Since the day that Jesus ascended, we, as in all of creation, have been living in the end times. This means that from the day he sat down at the right hand of the Father until the day he returns, this world has been and will be experiencing a maturation of end time signs and events that point to a second coming. Maturation, as in the process of growth in the frequency, intensity, and clarity of these signs, as they continue to direct and redirect our attention to the second coming of the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, and to the consummation of his kingdom here on earth. In other words, the things that are happening today are supposed to be happening, so that the elect will know that their king is coming back soon, and so they can be prepared, because he's not coming back to be king. He's a king that is coming back with his kingdom. And to that I say, come, Lord Jesus, come. History, which is the ultimate corroborator of fact, has written indelibly within its annals the greatest story ever told, and up to this point, the greatest story that is not finished. Regardless of the controversy this story has stirred up, the imaginations that have been formed, and the arguments that have been brought against it, the audacity of the mendacity that has tried to compete with it, or the spiritual, emotional, and physical violence it has endured from the foundation of the world, history confirms his story because his story has withstood the test of time. This means that his story is not just called fact, it is called the truth. And it is called the truth because it is both eternal and unchangeable. Listen, there is only one God who is the Father of us all, and there's only one way to get to the Father, and that's through faith in his Son Jesus, who gave his life for the sins of the world. Jesus said of himself, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Now, you either believe that or you don't. It's just that simple. So, from the wars and rumors of wars, to the outbreak of new diseases and recurrence of old ones, from a devastating impact and destruction caused by extreme weather events all around the world, to the increase of senseless violence, hatred, and the rise of authoritarian leadership, there is no doubt that these events are signaling Jesus' imminent return. But the world is not paying attention, and most people don't even care, though they risk eternal damnation. However, Jesus is coming back sooner than you think, so the question for all of us is, will you be ready? But unfortunately, for many of us, the answer is no.